Good afternoon. Everybody can hear all right? And thank you all for coming. I'm Nick Mance, president of Southwestern Illinois College, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I am proud to welcome JB Pritzker back to the campus. I would like to personally thank our area legislators first, Senator Belt, Representative Hoffman, Representative Greenwood, and local dignitaries, Chairman Kern, and the mayor to be elected this afternoon at 4, Ms. Breckley. Also here are members of Southwestern Illinois College Board of Trustees. We have Board Chairman John Blumenkamp, Steve Campbell, Charles Hannon, and Maya Gill, who is a student trustee. Unfortunately, Trustees Martin, Raftopoulos, Rukazi, and Selke were unable to join us today. Governor Pritzker is making Southwestern Illinois, our economy and education, a top priority in his administration. He is here today to talk about funding for a manufacturing training academy right here on our Belleville campus. One of the primary goals of Southwestern Illinois College is to train students for well-paying, highly skilled, in-demand career fields, and the construction of a manufacturing training academy will bolster those efforts. And our initial plan, where we're going to put it, is on that side of the gym over there where that tree line's at. So, in light of the unemployment rate and the economic distress in the area, it is more crucial than ever that students embark on a viable career pathway that leads directly to steady employment, paying a living wage or better. We are extremely proud of our current state-of-the-art, nationally recognized advanced manufacturing programs. Just so everybody knows, our students recently came in second in the nation in the Department of Defense's Project Manufacturing National Challenge, and we are the top manufacturing school in Illinois. Our training programs continually benefit from the support of industry partnerships. These partnerships allow Southwestern Illinois College to provide exceptional programs that help and prepare students, including those from low-income and minority communities, to secure lasting, high-paying jobs, creating a well-trained workforce for the local economy. This academy and the partnerships with industries will build on a strong commitment to manufacturing. For example, the annual Manufacturing Day celebrates, which we normally have it in the fall, draws more than 1,300 high school students from around the region. Thanks to Governor Pritzker, our legislators, and our local partners, we will be able to better serve the educational needs of the students with the Manufacturing Training Academy. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Governor JB Pritzker.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. A big thank you to President Nick Mance and to SWIC for hosting us today, and a special thank you also to Mayor-elect Patty Gregory for welcoming us to Belleville, and I understand that she's going to be sworn into office a little later today, so I can't believe that we get to be with you just maybe a few hours before you become mayor. So thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Yeah. I'm also proud to be joined today by my colleagues in state government. The terrific representation that you send to Springfield makes a real difference in the direction that this state goes. And I can't thank enough Leader Jay Hoffman and Senator Chris Belt and Representative LaToya Greenwood. They do a terrific job for all of you. You may not see it every day, but I do in Springfield, and I would be very proud if I were you. And, of course, I want to give a big shout-out to St. Clair County Chair Mark Kern, who's somebody who I know throughout this pandemic. This has been a challenging time to be a leader, and he's done a terrific job of keeping people safe and healthy, and I want to thank him for everything that he does day in and day out for Metro East. Community colleges are the backbone of our economy here in the state of Illinois, and they're instrumental to our ability to prepare a skilled workforce that will help companies fill jobs of the future. It helps us grow our economy. President Biden has identified our nation's community college system as a major source of strength for our nation and has already proposed significant new investments to prepare these institutions all across the nation, just like SWIC, to drive critical career training for millions of Americans. I welcome this leadership from the federal level. It really does make a difference in our state. Here in Illinois, we know how important community colleges are and always have, but not just opening doors for individuals, but also maximizing economic growth across the state as a whole. And that's why SWIC was the first place that I visited as governor of our state 2 years ago when I signed an executive order strengthening workforce development funding in growing industries. So it's all the more special to be back here at SWIC today. It isn't my first time back, but I hope to be coming back many, many times, especially to make announcements like this, but geared particularly toward preparing our graduates for 21st century jobs in advanced manufacturing. The $7.5 million investment that we're making today is an important part of our state's future. Already, SWIC has support from over 40 area employer partners, and it just goes to show how the demand that Illinois employers already have for skilled talent is affecting the direction of our state and our state community colleges. So, in spite of all the challenges over the last year, manufacturing is growing and has been growing in the state of Illinois. So just think of what that trajectory, that growth can look like with these SWIC graduates going into the workforce skilled in industrial electricity, robotic and automatic welding, and precision machining concentrations, just to name a few. And importantly, the team here at SWIC has articulated bold plans for the future for recruitment that will prioritize representation of women and minorities in the manufacturing sector here in Metro East. Between this academy and its electric vehicle energy storage counterpart up in Normal, Illinois, which we announced just the other day, we're investing $15 million to bring these cutting-edge programs directly into the communities most ready to seize upon them. And by working through our community college network, we're maximizing our impact because institutions like SWIC are the best engines for job creation out there. I'm also particularly proud to say that both of these academies are dedicated to bringing underrepresented populations into the fold. I touched on it, but it's very important that women and black and brown residents know that they too must have an equal stake in the manufacturing industry. The highest return on investments for our state dollars comes when we invest in education and training. Since I took office 2 years ago, we've made 2- and 4-year colleges more affordable for Illinois families by substantially expanding the monetary assistance program, expanding access to federal student assistance, and increasing funding for higher education institutions after, frankly, years of disinvestments from those institutions and neglect. And equally important are our investments in the top-of-the-line apprenticeship and training programs like the Advanced Manufacturing Center for those who opt to go directly into the workforce from high school, as well as those who seek additional degrees to give them new and great job opportunities. As governor, I'm completely committed to building on Illinois' long history of maintaining a high-quality, skilled workforce so that we can maintain our manufacturing prowess for generations to come, and so that our residents can earn a good living, ready for the millions of new manufacturing jobs arising over the next decade. Today, thanks to all of those that are here with me and so many others across the state, we take another step forward in that work. So thank you, and with that, I'm very pleased to introduce a longtime leader in Metro East, a fierce advocate for our state, someone who truly has earned the title leader, Leader Jay Hoffman. Jay?
Well, thank you very much, and what a great day here at Southwestern Illinois College. Nick, congratulations. This was a very, very competitive process, and ultimately Southwestern Illinois College was one of two community colleges that received this manufacturing grant. Governor, thank you so much for your commitment to our area, to the Metro East. I know that the past year has been extremely difficult for many of us, especially state government and running state government and having to do so many difficult things and make difficult decisions during this pandemic. But as far as we are concerned, and Chairman Kern can attest to this, whenever we called the governor's office, whenever we called the Department of Public Health, whenever we needed help for testing facilities, whenever we needed help for tests, whenever we needed help for vaccines and beginning the vaccination process, all you have to do is look right at this governor, because he made a commitment to us and they stood up and provided the resources necessary so that we can get out of this pandemic. Thank you, Governor. So as we move forward out of the COVID-19 pandemic and things begin to open up, I can think of nothing better than this manufacturing training facility here at Southwestern Illinois College, where young men and women and older men and women are going to be able to come here, receive the training that is necessary in order to create or to get good paying jobs, jobs with benefits, jobs where you can have a pension, jobs where you can raise a family. And it's all going to begin right here because of this grant and because of the work of Governor Pritzker. I also would like to thank Senator Belt and Representative Greenwood. I'm so lucky to have them as our partners. As you know, there are two representatives to every Senate district. We work so well together, very hard on behalf of the Metro East, and those two leaders had a lot to do with making sure that this became a reality as well. And Patty, congratulations to you. 4 o'clock today. Nick, I look forward to coming for the groundbreaking, and I hope that there are adult beverages after. That would be fun. And hi up there in the mezzanine. I just wanted to say hi to you up there. Thank you for everything you do at Southwestern Illinois College. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce a great senator from the state of Illinois, from the 56th District, my senator and great friend, Senator Christopher Belt.
Good afternoon. This campus is beautiful, but I have to admit I have allergies, and so it's great to be outside, but I suffer from allergies. So with that being said and protocol being established, this is huge for the region. This is huge for the college. I remember when it used to be Belleville Area College, and now we're Southwestern Illinois College, and we're expanding, and it's beautiful to see it. To the grant and what it means. The governor spoke great about it. President Nick Mance, he spoke to it. My representative spoke to it. This is huge. It will allow, in the building of the facility, in and of itself, we will be bringing skilled workers in to get that job done. Once it's been erected, that will allow the college to offer courses along the lines of those skill sets that need to be offered, and it will produce a quality, high-skilled workforce. And as the theme has been touched upon, create family-sustaining jobs. And the thing about that is, here's what we know. When families do well, local communities do well. Because they have the resources, and oftentimes they invest back into the community. They may open a store, or they may open a business. And so what we know is when communities do well, the county does well. And when the county does well, the state will do well. So I am very, very excited about this. We know people will be able to come from far and wide, from as far away as Chester, to come to this school to take part in this. So it just expands the brand, and we're happy. Again, phenomenal job with this school, with the president, and I'm just really enthused and excited about going forward. So with that being said, it is my honor to bring back up our illustrious leader, Governor JB Pritzker. Thank you.
Thanks. Happy to take any questions from members of the media. I see only one person with a pad and a pen, so yes, ma'am.
Who are already here for jobs that are already here, is there anything you suggest that a program like this could bring in other manufacturers?
I'm so glad you asked that. If everybody didn't hear the question, it's, what will, great, we're going to train people for jobs that may already exist here. Is there anything that says that a program like this would attract new businesses to the area? And the answer absolutely 100% is yes. Look, what people want, and one of the reasons, and I talk to businesses all the time that are thinking about where they're going to move, what state they're going to move to. And you know what they always say about the state of Illinois? That we have the right kind of skilled labor, that we are developing or delivering to them the skilled workforce that they need. And they know that, at least in this administration and working with your elected representatives, that we're developing programs that meet the needs going forward. So for businesses thinking about moving to Illinois, they'll come talk to our Department of Commerce, and they may say, well, how are we going to get a replenishing supply as we grow of the kind of workforce that we need? And the answer is, we'll work with you, that SWIC and other community colleges will develop programs that will help people get the skills to take the jobs that you're offering. So I think it's a wonderful thing to have this new advanced manufacturing center, because manufacturers will look at it and say, oh, we now know that we can, when we plant $50 million in the ground or $100 million to build a factory, we know we're not going to run out of the kind of skilled labor that we need going forward. So I'm very proud to answer that question, because I do think that we're thinking that kinds of opportunities that we're thinking about in my governor's office and through the Department of Commerce are really the ones that are, how do we plant the seeds for 10 years from now and 20 years from now, not just for the next half a year or a year. So this is one of those seeds.
And then is someone available to talk a little bit about what the recruitment process can look like to make sure that you have a diversity of the students?
President Mance, do you want to take that, or just to talk about the recruitment process for the program that's being put in place?
As far as recruitment goes, we're active right now. As most of the area knows, that we've got a real active manufacturing program, and it's located in Granite City. We've built that program for years and years to build it up the way it is. And like I mentioned before, we have roughly about 1,300 students we run through from high school up through that location. We felt that we would put the Manufacturing Training Academy here in Belleville to complement or to add to it. So what we're planning to do is we're going to continue to recruit from manufacturers, industry leaders, from high schools. As you can see, we've got a precision technology vehicle that we're going to take around to the high schools. So recruitment is very important to us, and I think with both locations, I think that would help, because right now, as many know, the students in the southern part of the district have a hard time because they have to go all the way up to Granite. So this is huge for this middle corridor area, East St. Louis, Belleville, and even St. Louis market. So that's our recruitment.
We don't want to be going to St. Louis, though, right? Anything else? Thank you very much, everyone.